everybody, it's me, Nina. Siva and I are up at the cemetery walking. I ate my dinner and I don't know what it is. I think it might be anxiety. But I've been like having trouble getting a deep enough breath. And I notice that when I get out and drive, get out and walk, it seems to help. So that's why I'm thinking it might be anxiety. Never had a lot of problems with that in the past. But never know what life's going to throw at you, though, and create those issues. It's a beautiful day. Last year when I walked, I've said this before, but I could walk a mile or two, and man, I was doing so good. And this year, I can't hardly walk at all, and I get out of breath. So I'm trying my best to overcome that and just keep on pressing on. Steve's got play practice tonight at church, and then they have a special meeting. I'm not sure if that's before or after church tonight, but I'm not going to go. I don't feel like going and spending most of the day there. So that's why I drove my van, in case that Ziva and I just decide to take a longer walk. Anyway, that's why I decided to drive the van, so that I would have it and wouldn't have to hurry back for Steve. Most of you that have been around for a while, you know that our church, they've been working on it, the sanctuary. They got everything done. Mildew, mold came back. Something to do, I guess, with the church is on a footer, and it's not a very thick one, and the dampness is coming through the concrete. So we've been having church in our fellowship hall, and it's a lot smaller, of course. They've got it decorated really cute, but it's not the same as being in the sanctuary. So another church that's in our conference that isn't too far away, they are in need of a pastor, and we are in need of a church building. So the other church had a meeting with our pastor, and they're going to try to merge our two churches. The other church is smaller, but they've got like 5 acres that they could build on if we needed more room. So anyway, tonight they were having a meeting all about it, and I think they're going to do it for 3 months and see how it goes after that, if we're going to make it official or not. Oh, back to the van. It was a nice walk. So anyway, I'll just go ahead and finish before I start driving, because the new law says I cannot video and drive, which is a great idea not to do that. So the meeting tonight will just kind of take a vote and make sure that everyone is in agreement to this. And the other church is also taking a vote tonight to get, an agreement between all the people. And I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to work out really well for everybody. They have had a pastor, but he works a lot and has a different job, and it's difficult for him to keep going back and forth, and he feels like he's not able to be there the way the people need him to be. And the congregation is probably around, on a Sunday morning, they said between 40 and 45 people. So both of our churches are small. Our Sundays are, I think, around 90 to 95 people. And so together we'll have a full house in that other church. But so I'm kind of excited, because we will then, have plenty of money, both churches, especially combined, to build on there. Maybe even build a bigger sanctuary and use the sanctuary that they have now as classrooms for Sunday school. That's just something that I'm tossing around in my head. They haven't said anything because it's too soon. We've got 3 months to try and see how things go. So this coming weekend, we will be going to that church for a weekend service, Friday night and Saturday. So, and then back to our church on Sunday. So that's going to be nice. And I know all the people. I've known them most of my life. So it's not like we have to make all new friendships, because we know so many of them. There's some that I don't know, but we'll learn, how everybody is and what they think and about this whole situation. But I feel good about it. I really, really do. I feel good about it. I think it's a change that we needed, and I'm sure they did too, because they were getting worried that they were losing so many of their congregation, because there wasn't a steady pastor. So this is going to be a good thing, I think, for everybody. So I will keep you guys updated on that. We're not sure what the plans are for our church building, but that's something else that I'll have to let you know later on if you're interested. So let me see where little Ziva is in this van. There her is. Did you like your walk, Ziva? Huh, honey? You like your walk? Mommy did too. I probably would have continued, but a van passed me and Ziva, and they ended up parking in the road right by where we were walking at. And it was just a guy that I seen, and he stopped and he parked there until I started making this video, and then I seen him drive off. But he didn't get out. He didn't, it wasn't like he was taking a walk. It wasn't like he was visiting a grave. So, yeah, that kind of spooked me. And I'm not a fraidy cat. I definitely am not afraid to take care of myself. But I also kind of don't trust strangers. And sometimes not even people I know. But, yeah, just cautious. It's good to stand on the side of caution when you don't know, what's going on. So anyway, Ziva and I, she's looking around, are going to go ahead and head home. Ziva. Actually, when Steve and I come, we always bring her water, but Mama didn't think of it. Nope, sorry, babe. We'll be home in a little bit.